afternoon, fellow bluegrass state individuals, peoples, persons. How y'all doing today? Leaving the shop, going home from work, and this individual was nice enough to let me out. Thank you, kind sir, or ma'am, whoever you are. Appreciate that. Now I don't have to sit there for 10 minutes. Well, still gonna have to sit there for 10 minutes, but at least I'm on the highway. What about this crazy Kentucky weather? Man, took a road trip today for work up the other side of Cincinnati to pick up some material, some stuff for we're starting to do bingo here in the school system. So I went today and picked up a they told me what it was. Can't remember exactly what it was called, but anyway, school system's doing bingo now and raise money, this, that, and other thing. Pretty interesting. Had a very interesting conversation with the person that went with me to pick it up. They had all the paperwork for it and stuff, so they explained to me how this whole bingo thing works, and nowadays it's a lot more complicated than what it used to be when we played it. You have to go through the state gaming commission, and it has to be certified this and certified that, this, that, and other thing. But more power to them. We had some very interesting conversation on the way up there and on the way back. And guess what we talked about, folks? Never guess it in a million years. Mostly food and cooking. I mean, I don't even know which one was brought up the subject of cooking or food or barbecuing or whatever, but she was telling me that a couple weekends ago, her and her husband smoked some Oreos. Has anybody ever heard of that? Bacon wrapped smoked Oreos. She was telling me about it. She said it was phenomenal. I'm going to have to look it up. Never heard of it. She said then after they smoked the Oreos, they smoked a whole cheesecake. Never heard of that one either. I've heard of smoked cream cheese. I have yet to try that because I don't have a smoker yet. But that is going to be my next purchase. I've got the infrared grill. I've got a flat top griddle. My next purchase for the outdoor cooking thing is going to be a smoker, and I'm wanting to get me one of the electric ones. I think that would suit me better than a propane one or a pellet grill or whatever. I'm wanting to get me an electric smoker. I've done a little bit of research on them, so that's going to be my next purchase. But I've got some recipes I want to try out. I'm wanting to make me some brisket, some burnt ends. I want to smoke. There's all kinds of stuff I want to smoke. I want to smoke some bologna. Has anybody out there ever had smoked bologna? A whole roll of bologna, bacon wrapped, smoked. It's good. You wouldn't think that, but it's good. It's really good. But yeah, that was basically our whole conversation. Almost 3 hours up there and 3 hours back. It was about 25, 30 miles the other side of Cincinnati. I don't remember the name of the little place we went to, but anyway, that's pretty much all we talked about was food, barbecuing, grilling, smoking, what restaurants we like to go to. And we didn't stop for lunch. We drove straight up there, picked up the stuff, made a turnaround, came straight back. We got back about 2:30 today and didn't eat lunch. And she didn't say anything about wanting to stop for lunch, and I didn't want to say anything either. We just drove straight through, straight back in our big box truck. And then plus on top of that, talking about food. So I'm kind of hungry right now. But anyway, I digress. It was an interesting road trip. Like I said, we took our box truck, which that machine has paid for itself. It paid for itself the first time we used it. I'm not sure what administration had to pay for that thing, but there were a few little things they could have improved. Got done different about it. It needed to be dual wheels because it's not a heavy duty. I guess they didn't think we were going to be needing a heavy duty one, but in our line of work, you always need a little bit heavier duty vehicle than what you think you're going to need. It doesn't have dual wheels, doesn't have overload springs on it, and it's got really small 16-inch tires. I thought it would have had 17 or 18-inch tires on it, but no, it didn't. I think what they did is they called up the dealership and said, we need a box truck as quick and possibly as you can, and they found one that they took a cargo van and converted it to a box truck. But it does have a lift gate. It comes in really handy because before, like today, if we didn't have the box truck, we would have had to took either the truck and trailer or one of the regular cargo vans, and we would have to try to pick this piece of machinery up in the cargo. We could have rolled it up the ramp on the trailer, but we would have had to pick it up to try to put it in one of our cargo vans, which wouldn't have worked out real well. Wouldn't have had no way to really secure it inside the cargo van either. The box truck has got hooks built into the inside of the bed, and we've got ratchet straps that we strap stuff down with so we can secure the load and keep it from shifting, moving around. With the lift gate, I just lowered it all the way down and rolled the piece of equipment right up on the lift gate. The gentleman that helped me load it just stood there and held it while I raised him up with the lift gate, and then we rolled it right in. He turned around and put it up against the wall. I draped the moving blanket over it, ratchet strapped it down, and we were gone again. But yeah, the box van has paid for itself a couple hundred times over probably, and it's about as aerodynamic as a brick. Anybody that's ever drove a box truck, you realize this. And on the way up there, traffic was great. Very little traffic, which really surprised me. I figured we would have hit rush hour when we got to Cincinnati, but some way, somehow, we breezed right on through. So traffic wasn't that bad. The road was rough as all get out. I remember I hit a dip in the road. It didn't look like it was much of a dip. You know, I'm cruising along highway speed, 60, 65, maybe 70 miles an hour. I'm not real sure. But it didn't look like it was that much of a big deal. Then I hit it, and I swear I think the rear wheels came up off the ground. I don't know, but it was rough. On the way back, it was smooth sailing. The road was really good and smooth, a lot smoother than headed northbound. But the wind did pick up a little bit on us on the way back. And inside that thing, where it's made out of a cargo van, it's not real soundproof, I guess you call it. Holy cow, it was loud in there. We were talking real loud back and forth between each other just so we could hear each other talk. But like I said, it's about as aerodynamic as a brick. You're getting high winds. It has a tendency to want to get kind of squirrely with you. But you know, we made it back. Pretty interesting road trip. Like I said, I've got some interesting recipes after talking to her that I want to try out. I'm going to definitely do the smoked Oreos. She was telling me about one that she took some club crackers and wrapped them in bacon and put some kind of seasoning on, which I've seen that recipe. I want to try that one. You can just do that one in the oven. And then there was another one I saw the other night. I can't remember where I saw it. I don't remember if it was TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or what. But they took, and I know it was Fritos corn chips. I think it was the chili cheese Fritos corn chips. Put some kind of seasoning on them. I'll have to go back and watch the video. But they smoked them as well. And when they got done with them, they looked phenomenal. I don't know, but I'll have to go back and look at that one. But yeah, that's my next deal. I'm getting me a smoker. I've made up my mind. But anyway, that's my little daily observation video as of today. I'm still stuck in traffic, headed home. Once I get home, we've got to go to the grocery store. Looking forward to that one as always. But anyway, as always, every single solitary day of the week, y'all stay safe. God bless, and I'll be talking to you.